Hey there, beautiful people. I hope that you are all doing well. Today's topic is a topic that is very close to my heart. Today we are going to talk about low self-esteem, a topic that is very taboo based, especially now we are comparing ourselves throughout the social media. So this is a topic that is very close to my heart, and yeah, I've been struggling with this quite some time, and I just feel like this point in my life I started to just be more aware of it and just gain more self-confidence. And yeah, I just want to share with you what I did in my life and how I overcome the low self-esteem, and yeah, how I just began to love myself. And yeah, but before we start, I just want to say, if you are new to this channel, you are welcome. This channel is all about helping you boost your inner person and to just help you to become the person that you desire to become, and owning your confidence, your self-awareness. So if this sounds interesting, consider subscribing and be a part of this beautiful family. And yeah, without me rumbling too much, let's get started. Now, we live in a world where it's so easy to blame ourselves, not having a great job, not having the best body, having the sweetest girlfriend, or the hard bum ass boyfriend. So here is what I did to just reach a more positive self-esteem and yeah, just overall reach the mental health that I wanted. And it's basically not that complicated. First of all, one of the things that I was aware of was to avoid negative thoughts. This is so basic, and you might have been hearing and heard this thousands of times in your life, but I promise you, this is one basic thing that you can do to just gain your self-confidence. So the only way forward is to turn your negative thoughts into positive ones. So don't think I'm fat. Think I have an amazing body, or don't think I am just dumb. Say nope, I can do this. I just have to work harder than some other people, but I can do it. So when you start to think a negative thought about yourself, immediately say something positive to respond to the negative one. Even though you don't believe what you are saying to yourself, it helps. It does matter, and you just keep on repeating it. And I know from my own experience, it is dang difficult and it's so hard, but you just have to keep on doing it, and at some point, you will start believing it. Just turn your brain around and yeah, start speak positively about yourself and respond the negative thought with a positive one. And another thing that I did was to praising myself into a better self-esteem. And what do I mean with that? I mean that you have to praise yourself and say that I am good at blank. Like the things that you are good at, the things that you think you are like thankful for in yourself. And I know that some people might be saying, oh, you're just a narcissist, you always praising yourself. But honey, if they're saying it's always you, the world it's always about you. But if you don't love yourself, who will do it except for Jesus himself? If you don't love yourself, my friend, it's so important to just keep on loving yourself and praising yourself. So if you woke up on time, praise yourself for it. If you remember your mama, your grandpa, your friend's birthday, praise yourself for it. If you managed to just make the list that you have made for the day, praise yourself for it. Or if you manage to just get up from the bed, and I know sometimes it can be difficult, it can be hard, because some people are like, It's not that hard to get out from the bed. Yes, it is for some people. So if you manage to do that, praise yourself. It's a start. Just praise yourself for all the little things. If you remember to brush your teeth in the morning and in the afternoon, praise yourself for that, because anybody is gonna take that from you. You have to keep on remember yourself and say, "Oh, Christella, you did good. You did so well," and keep on be your number one fan in everything, in all things you do. You can feel that I'm just this topic is just it's just so close to my heart. And yeah, this is so important to just keep on be your number one fan. And another thing that I did was to forgive myself. I know that sometimes, if you are like me, I am an overthinker. I know that I think way too much about certain things, and I am just always constantly in my head. But I just want to say, forgive yourself. Learn to say, I forgive myself for not loving myself as well, and forgive yourself to not be there for yourself and letting yourself go. And it makes a huge difference as well in your life, and also regarding your self-esteem. And another thing that I noticed in my life was that I was not realistic with the dreams, the goals, and the things that I just wanted to achieve in my life. And I just sat down and said, Christella, you have to just write down and be realistic in all the things you do. Just write a list, and it don't have to be a huge thing, and also you have to, of course, have a goal, but you have to be realistic. Wow, I don't know why this word is so difficult for me to say, but you know what I mean. And just be realistic in all the things you do, because especially women tend to have extremely unrealistic demands on themselves. And it doesn't mean that it's only women that experience this, but I see this pattern in women, but I also see this in men, but often I see this in women. So have a realistic dream, and don't demand too much on yourself. Be realistic in all the things you do, and just say, okay, today I'm going to do this. Do not write like A to Z list and expect yourself to achieve all the things that you have put in order for you to do like throughout the entire day, because you only have like 25 hours a day, and you also have to sleep. So you don't have that much time. So do not like make this list that you have to fulfill the entire day. And on top of that, be the person that has the perfect body, and be socializing and so on. So you have to just be realistic in all the things you do. Just say to yourself, today, this is my goal, and it's okay if I don't manage to do maybe 6 things that I have written on my list. And another thing is being grateful. And for me especially, it was so difficult. I remember my husband told me, babe, you are kind of starting to be like so negative these days. And I was shocked, because I was like, what do you mean I'm negative? And at that point, I saw what he meant. So I started to just be grateful. And because my now middle name, my then last name, which is Dushime, which means in my language, in Kirundi, I'm from Burundi, which means let's be thankful. And this should have been and is my identity, because that is my name. But I didn't like receive the meaning of the name, and that is what I just started. I started to just, okay, this is what my parents chose for me as my name, and they wanted me to be a thankful person. So why am I not a thankful one? So I just started to say, okay, what am I thankful for in my life? And I know that you might say, I don't have anything to be thankful for. Yes, you do. You might have a bed. Do you know how many people in this world that doesn't have a bed? Or you might have been eating breakfast, dinner, and the small meal a day throughout the day. That is something to be thankful for. You have something to be thankful for in your life, even though it's a small thing. To start by being thankful as well. Like, start changing your mind and start think about all the things that you can be thankful for, and this will boost and help you to get a better self-esteem, because you are changing your state of mind, you are changing the way you're thinking, and it will make an impact on the way you like carry yourself, the way you view yourself, and the way you are around like your surroundings. So start by being grateful and see the things that you can be grateful for in your life. And lastly, accept the bad days. The world is not a negative world, but I noticed and I acknowledge that it's not idealistic either. Accept the ups and downs in life and be realistic in all the things you do. You have a choice and nobody can do that for you. So if you don't change your mindset and just say, okay, this was not a good day, but tomorrow I will try to make it a better one, you will not see a better tomorrow. So start your day by having positive thoughts and change your mindset. I'm not forcing you to follow me on Instagram, but if you will, I am posting quotes on my stories every day about how one can change the negative thoughts to positive ones. And this, it's not only for you, but it's something that helped me and is still helping me to just keep on having a positive mindset, and helping me to just having the mindset that I want and be a happy person in all the things that I am doing. So guys, this was all from me, and I hope that this video helped you, and I hope that it just gave you something to work at, especially in this winter time. I know that a lot of people tend to be a lot depressed these times, and just gave you some tools that you can use to just be a positive and gain the self-esteem that you want to have. Let me know if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share this video if you know a person that will be using one of a few things that I am saying in this video. And I'll see you next time.